I still get chills thinking about it, but here's exactly what happened over those 3 nights. A few months ago, my wife and I moved into a cozy old house on the edge of town. Worried about break-ins, we installed a decent home security system, motion sensors at every entry point, 3 outdoor floodlights, and 2 cameras, one overlooking the front porch, another guarding the back door. Everything worked perfectly until the 3rd night. Night 1. At 2:34 a.m., my phone buzzed with a motion alert. Front porch. Heart pounding, I pulled up the live feed. Nothing. No person, no animal, not even a stray leaf stirring in the wind. The timestamp blinked. I shook it off as a false trigger, maybe a raccoon. Night 2. At 1:18 a.m., another alert. Back door. I raced downstairs, headlamp in hand. The outside camera feed was blank. No one, no movement, nothing. Even the infrared ring was static, like the lens was staring at empty air. I scanned the yard with my flashlight. No footprints, no broken shrubs. Silence. Night 3. This time it was worse. At 11:47 p.m., both sensors went off within seconds of each other. The living room floods snapped on. I grabbed my phone, tapping the camera icons, and saw only darkness. Yet I could hear it, a soft, deliberate scraping across the wood deck. My wife and I crouched behind the front window, watching. The lights illuminated nothing. We waited until dawn, exhausted and jumpy. The system logged 4 more alerts before sunrise. Each recorded motion, every 10 minutes on the dot, but the cameras never captured a thing. I reviewed the sensor sensitivity, factory default. Even so, the logs were undeniable. The next night, I stood outside under the floodlight, daring whoever or whatever to show itself. The yard was empty. I reached down and pressed my hand against the gravel, and froze. My fingertips brushed a set of wet, microscopic footprints leading toward the back stairs. They faded before reaching the last step. We moved out a week later. The new owners never believed our story until they installed their own motion sensors and started getting alerts at 3:03 a.m. every single night. No cameras, no intruder in sight, just a log of movement where nothing exists and nobody to be seen. So if your system ever starts pinging you in the dead of night, remember, sometimes the intruder isn't visible, they're just logged.